Okay, in today's lesson, we're studying the periodic table. That is, IM as a class quickly approaches in chemistry, General Chemistry 1. And one thing I was trained in is to begin to familiarize myself with a glossary. And in this case, some of these elements I've not yet become even confident in their spelling. So let's just see how it took longer to draw this chart. So I'll just speak it out how I did it. And I use this double H for the idea of helibi, as in helium, and I just went ahead and used that. So instead of writing all those out, I'll just do it. And then I kind of had the idea of bunco, but now because I don't know, BCNO, and then of course I was thinking about how this next one reminded me of a female named Nina, who was my grandma, of course. And then I remembered Uncle Al, and he was one who sips coffee. And then I remember a nephew, Clark. There we go, Clark. And of course, from where I'm from, ending a word like Clark with "k" makes sense. And then, of course, I remember the sci-fi TV, sci-fi TV, and then you might be too young, but VCR, and then I remembered a sister of mine because of this first word in female, reminded me of her. Her name was Connie. And then I have a cousin, and his name is Gage. And I know he is as a sea breaker. Now, a sea breaker is actually a missile system, so there's such a thing. So now we have all these 1 through 36. We can write hydrogen, helium, of course, just freehanding it, working this out, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, then we have fluorine, neon, and then sodium and magnesium. Then we have aluminum, of course, silicon, phosphorus. There we go. Phosphorus, sulfur, then chlorine, argon. Argon. And this will prevent me from being overwhelmed when I arrive in the class. And then I can already have familiarized myself. Potassium, calcium. And then we come to these now. We have the words we have I've never done. Scandium, wait a minute. Vanadium. Oh, I left out titanium. Sorry. Titanium. Ran into a set of 4 here. Vanadium. And then, of course, titanium. Chromium. So I had 4 in a row there. That was good. This is manganese. Manganese. Of course, these become very much more simple. Iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. And this is interesting. Gallium. This one here is the word German. I noticed that. And then follow with eum. And then this is arsenic. And this is selenium. Bromine, and then krypton. So Superman saved the day. Krypton. So that's it. Just worked out a mnemonic device saying the words Helibi, then Bunko, then a female named Nina, who's my grandma, Al, who sips, and then Clarka, and then you can see Sci TV, VCR, reminded me of a sister of mine named Connie, a cousin named Gage, who is like or as a sea breaker, and that's actually a missile guidance system. So enjoy this lesson, but this is how to prevent from being overwhelmed as I approach a new subject. So